everything this guy does is wrong. And he just fucks every line up. He's not Superman. Every shot is supposed to be a Superman shot. Doesn't look like him. It looks like some skinny dork with a swoop lifting something. It doesn't look right. And he doesn't lift enough. He doesn't punch anything. He uses his heat vision. It looks like ball sacks coming out of his eyes. It looks terrible. And his Arctic breath looks like shit. And he doesn't punch anything. He doesn't fight. He doesn't act like Superman. And Lois Lane. Oh, great Caesar's ghost. Lois Lane. God, she got a fucking 5 head. Bitch got her hair up here. She looks ugly, flat ass, doesn't look like Lois Lane. And she's stupid. She's about as smart as a jar of mayonnaise. She brings her sons out on reporting missions, right? And they stumble onto Lex Luthor's boat, and they find in the inner sanctum his collection of wigs. So you know it's Lex Luthor. Because Lex Luthor wears wigs? See, that's the problem with the old movies, is they made Lex Luthor this jerk-off who wants to buy land and be the president of Australia or some stupid thing. That's not Lex Luthor. In the comic books, Superman's big. In the comic books, Superman drinks milk. In the comic books, Lex Luthor kills without mercy. He kills children, elderly, kittens, teddy bears, anything. He'll kill it. He's straight evil, and he wants to kill Superman. That's his mission. He doesn't want to make Kryptonite Islands, which is what he wants to do in this movie. Kryptonite Islands. I get dumber every time I say that. Kryptonite Islands, really? And the first time he makes a Kryptonite Island, there's like this little toy setup. I don't know where it came from, but like everything's falling down, and you can hear the toys scream as they die. Shoot me in the face. And he's got a gang. He's got these dumbasses who fall around for comic relief because Lex Luthor's surrounded by bumbling idiots. No, he's not. He's Lex Luthor. He should be surrounded by other villains who want to kill Superman. And they don't even say the one time they say kryptonite in this movie, he goes, kryptonite. They gotta gay it up. And no, I'm not making gay jokes because Bryan Singer's, he's a cocksucker. But it's not because he's gay. He sucks the dick of injustice for making this trash. I mean, this is all my generation has, besides from Smallville, but that don't count because that's just shit. This should have been a triumph of a film. This should have been greatness. But it wasn't. It was a lot of dog-eating jokes. There's a lot of dog-eating jokes in this movie. Oh, that belongs in a Superman movie. And I mean, just everything gets fucked up. And also, another thing they had to ruin. Superman has a kid. That's impossible. It doesn't work. Don't believe me? Watch Mallrats. A pretty good fucking movie. I recommend it. But see, he has this kid, right? And why this Kryptonite Island's forming, he gets powers all of a sudden, and which doesn't make sense, but whatever. And he kills a man in cold blood with a piano, a thug. He just straight murders someone. Superman doesn't have a son, and if he did have a son, he wouldn't murder people, not even by accident. That's stupid. That these motherfuckers don't know what they're doing. Did they watch the dailies? Who signed off on Kryptonite Islands? Really? Really? Fuck that. Fuck them. Fuck the whole lot of them. Fuck them and everyone who looks like them. And then he gets in the last boss fight. He's on a Kryptonite Island, so he can't use his powers. So Lex Luthor's mudhole stomping his ass. And Kumar's in the background looking tough because he's in this movie for some reason. And then they shank him and throw him in the thing and throw him in the drink, they throw him in the ocean. And then Lois Lane with her 5 head has to come rescue him with Cyclops. It's James Marsden. I'm calling him Cyclops because he played Cyclops in the film. If you don't know that, you should be watching this fucking video. So anyways, Cyclops comes down. He's like, oh, they save him. And he flies up to the sun. Oh, and gets... he looks like a bitch. I mean, he looks so unimpressive this entire movie. This movie is just unimpressive. This movie could have been something special. It could have reintroduced millions of people to Superman and how great he could be. Instead, we get overacting Kevin Spacey, Kryptonite Islands, unimpressive Lois Lane, Superman's son, and a bitch Superman. It's one of the biggest disappointments in film history. People will forget this movie and just wait till the sequel comes out. Or actually, the reboot, restart it. You know what? Because Superman Returns is got to be in my top 5 worst movies ever made. I mean, this movie is that bad. Because it's one thing to fuck with the legacy of Friday the 13th, but it's a whole nother thing to fuck with the legacy of Superman. And Bryan Singer, you're a fucking asshole. I want you to know that. I hope you watch this video. I hope you watch it, and I hope you get to see me tell you to go fuck yourself, and then you die. That would be great for me, because I don't ever want to see another movie by you. Because you know what, motherfucker? You know what? I'm not done with you yet. I ruined this movie. This Superman Returns. Yeah, okay. It's beyond super and superb, says Richard Corliss, Time Magazine. Yeah, expect a nasty email from me, motherfucker. But I ruined that movie. You know what? X-Men's next.